Hello, I am back. Okay, so this in this video, I am going to talk about my bookish pet peeves because this is a type of video that I really do enjoy watching other people do. And so I thought, why not? Um, I'll just do one myself as well. And I think this is just a plan for now, but I'm thinking of making this like a series, like making a series of videos where I talk about like more general stuff about books, like bookish habits or whatever, stuff like that. So I'm gonna start out with bookish pet peeves. Um, and then maybe, I don't know, I was thinking maybe the next video is like stuff I love about books. And this is going to be more of like, books and reading in general, not like contents of the books, if that makes sense. So, we're gonna try this out. I'm gonna see if I can, I'm gonna make a list and then we're just gonna go with it. So, the first pet peeve that I'm gonna talk about, now here's the thing actually, kind of like the context behind it, I guess. I actually, I don't really have, okay, well, I have pet peeves, but I don't think it's like very common, the stuff that like peeves me. Well, maybe they are, or like at least the common pet peeves aren't mine, is what I'm trying to say. So, like dog hearing pages, I actually don't really mind that. Creases in the spine, I don't really mind that much either. But there is one thing that really, really annoys me about like kind of damaged books. I'm gonna use this as an example. So I don't know if you can see this, but do you see this crease right here in the book? And I got it this way. This was how I bought it, which is irritating. And I had no choice because this was the only copy that I could find of it. But this irritates me. I hate this so much. It's so annoying. Okay, so like, spine creasing is fine, which is for me. But I hate it when the cover gets bent like this. This is so bad. I hate it so much. And kind of the also just so it's just like creases on the cover that annoy me. So I also really hate it when the cover near the spine is creased because of the way it's opened. That also really annoys me. Yeah, so just basically any kind of crease on the cover I hate, which is strange considering the spine I don't really care that much. In the same vein, I'm gonna just include this in the same place. I hate it when the page itself, like, it's weird, I know, because dog hearing doesn't really bother me that much, but I hate it when, like, the page is folded, like, just right in the middle, like, randomly like that. It's so irritating. I hate it. And it often happens when I carry books, and sometimes it's my fault, when I carry books and then it's up like this and then something falls through the pages and then bends the page or like folds the page over. I hate it so much. And yeah, I probably need to get like a little baggie for the books themselves. But yeah, sometimes it's my fault, but sometimes they come like this and it annoys me so much. This next peeve is I feel like it's a little bit strange and okay, we'll just go with it. So for me personally, I don't really like hardbacks, and there's a reason for it. I do not like dust jackets, and I don't know if it's like a unpopular opinion or whatever. I'm gonna show you this, A Faint Cold Fear. Hang on, let me adjust the camera. Okay, so A Faint Cold Fear by Karen Slaughter. This is the only hardcover book that I actually own because I do not like dust jackets. The reason I don't like dust jackets is because they freaking come off. I hate it so much. Like, you don't know how annoying it is when you're reading and then the hardcover just slips off. Like, hang on. Okay, so say you're reading like this, and then it's just so annoying. Look at this. When the hardcover just like slips down like this, it irritates me. So, yeah, I always like take off the dust jacket whenever I read hardcover books, but it just irritates the crap out of me. Even just like, because sometimes I just want to open up a book and read, and it's just so annoying to keep having to like take out the dust jacket, or like even when leaving it off, I don't want to like lose it or like damage it or whatever. So it just annoys me, the fact that like this is a thing where you have to take it off. Like, it's so, like, I don't like it. I personally don't like it. And the only reason I have this as a hardcover, because I would much prefer this to be a paperback, is because I had to order it online because I could not find A Faint Cold Fear anywhere in any bookstore, and I had to go online and buy it from like some secondhand shop or whatever, online, or like, I don't know if it was a second. I think it was like kind of like eBay for books. I can't remember what the site was. But that's where I got it. So this was someone who someone owned it previously, and then they sent it to me. At least that's what I believe. That's what the site does. I'm not really entirely sure. So yeah, this was like just, okay, that's a random thing. So that's my second peeve. Just the dust jackets themselves. It's a peeve for me. Next peeve. Here, okay, I arranged the books like this. This is not the entire collection that I have of Karen Slaughter books. And yes, I love her, so I have all of her books that I could get. Her Grant County series and her Will Trench series are my favorite, but I also really love her standalones. But also, yeah, and it's not really like a series, I guess, but all her books tend to be like the same kind of size and like style of covers. And so here is the pet peeve. You can already kind of tell why it's here. I picked these particular books because they're usually like the wildly different ones. Because see, for Karen Slaughter, see, Good Daughter is not part of the series. But look, see how their thing is kind of the same? Their spine, the way the design is similar. And even though it's similar, this thing is like shorter than these other ones. Like, why it, like, bro, no, like, why can't they all just look the same and be the same size? Why do they have to be different sizes? Like, it just irritates me. I hate it so much. And I do understand this one, I guess, for this particular like collection of books that I have, I can forgive it a little because I did get them from like, so I'm pretty sure these are like the UK versions, these are the Australian versions. So I do kind of get that, because like this one I can forgive because I did get these from like kind of all over the world. These two I got from America. And this is a hardback, so like I guess I can't really complain that much about this particular, but like I hate it. Like, this is just an example. I hate it in series when the books are different sizes, or when their like spines don't match. Like, it just irritates the crap out of me. I hate it so freaking much. Like, why what is this discrepancy here? Like, it just sucks. I don't like it, especially because like when you lay them all together and then you want to put something on top, it just like, it's so uneven. Like, oh, it just annoys me. So that's my third pet peeve. Like, it's just, okay, I'm just gonna stop. Now, this next pet peeve, I'm not entirely sure if it happens a lot, but I'm just gonna show you. Here's Gunslinger by Stephen King. What the hell is this? Why is this peeling? It's so annoying. Like, it just, why? Why is this a thing? What, did they laminate the cover or something? Like, why is this peeling off? I hate it so much. Why? Like, okay, I'm just so annoyed. Like, I don't believe this is the only book that does this. I think I do kind of remember, back at home, I do have like a whole more like whole bunch more books than I have here. Um, and I do remember like some books they would like peel off like this, and why? It makes me so mad and so sad. Like, why is it like what the hell, bro? Like, oh, okay, yeah, that just annoys me. I hate that. I hate this so much. So there's my fourth pet peeve. I don't think I really have to elaborate on why it's annoying. Move on. Pet peeve number 5. I don't really have an example book for this because, you know, I hate it. So I'm just gonna use it again as just like as a surrogate. I hate it. Okay, and it kind of does it, but I hate it when I read a book and then the cover. Oh, hang on, let me adjust. That'll have to do. But whatever the case, I hate it when the cover keeps flopping back up whenever I read a book, and then like it just stays like this. Like it irritates me so much. So I always like put it face down like that to keep it down after like whenever I'm not reading it. But yeah, I hate that. It I don't know why, but like I just hate it when like the cover just flops up. Like that's one of the things. Okay, so for this next one, I'm not sure if it really counts as a peeve. It's just something that I don't really get. I'm gonna use this as an example. So just gonna open a random page. So this, I don't understand this. See this block of text right here, and then there's so much space in the margins. Why? I don't understand. Why is this a thing? Why do you waste so much paper? Like, I don't know, this is just like a random thing. Maybe another page will give a better. Like, look, why? I just don't like this. I don't know. It just like doesn't peeve me as much as the other stuff, but this is just something I don't really understand. Like, it just makes the book a lot, I don't know, maybe it doesn't. But this book could have been a lot less, like, pages if these were, you know, if the words fit the page better or something. Or maybe just use, like, a smaller, because look, this book is massive. Like, there's no reason that this book needs to be this massive, but it's because of these margins that it's so big. I don't get it. Just like some random, I guess it's a peeve, but something I don't really like. And using the same example, the book, stickers. Like, okay, now, stickers don't really annoy me as much as it does some people. Like, you know, the stickers that are, like, embedded inside the cover. Like, I don't really care much about that. What annoys me is stickers that do this. I hate this. Like, you try to peel it off, and then it's just, like, white. Like, I hate it so much. Use better stickers, please. I don't like that. Peeve number 8. I'm just gonna show it to you and then maybe explain if I need to. So, I got this book from the library, but here's the thing that I really don't like. Oh my gosh, I have to... Here's the thing I really don't like. Look how, like, I don't know if it's, like, dirty or just yellowed, but I don't like it. That, like, it just... I can kind of forgive it because it's a library book, so, you know, a lot of people have read it, and that's probably why it's like this, but, oh, like, no, I just, you know, the crisp white pages, I love that, but then when it's, like, ugh, I don't know, I just don't like it when it's, like, a book looks just so dirty. It's not my jam. I really don't like it. Doesn't bother me that much. It's just like a little thing where it's like I'd much prefer this white cover. Also, kind of I made it. I'm so mad at myself because I was like writing something on a piece of paper and this book was like on the desk, and then I just like swished my pen and it just made this mark and now I can't get rid of it. So I guess just like, you know, like just the dirtying of this, I guess, is just what really annoys me because I hate that and now I can't get rid of it. I'm just so mad at myself. And the next pet peeve, I'm still gonna use this as an example, but it's not like about the books themselves. So I have a bookmark here, right? And this is kind of like a weird pet peeve, but I hate it when bookmarks are bigger than the books. So, like, I hate it when I have a better example. I'll pull it out. Here it is. So, um, this is a bookmark that I just randomly got from my uni. At least I think it's a bookmark because, you know, the sizing is all that. But I'm gonna just open it. So, see, it's like bigger, it's longer than the book, and I hate that it sticks out like this. I don't know why. It's just like a random peeve that I don't even really understand. It's kind of irrational, but I hate this so much. Like, why? Why is it so long? What need, like, you don't need a bookmark to be this long. I don't like it when bookmarks stick out like this. I really don't. So, yeah, that's just like a random peeve. Um, yeah, moving on. And we have the final pet peeve that I'll be talking about. I don't really know, I don't think I can give an example of this, but I'll see if I can. Like, I don't really want to damage this book. First of all, it's a library book. Second of all, I hate it. So, like, usually, also, I've just finished reading this and it was phenomenal. I can't even speak. Phenomenal. I loved it. I might end up making a video about it, but we'll see about that. Anyway, what I really don't like is, I don't do it myself, but this particular thing, I don't like even other people doing it, is when they open the book and then they curve the book all the way back around. Oh, it just makes me cringe when I see people do that. Like, teachers sometimes do it when they like read from a book. They just curve the book all the way around and then hold this front cover back here so that it's just like this, and then just imagine this is just all curved back. I can't. I hate that so much. It's like, no, because then that usually results in, again, the cover just bouncing up. So I just hate that so much. I hate it when people do it, and it just like makes my heart just, oh, like, I just can't. It bugs me, and it's like, don't do that to a book, please. I really don't like it. Um, so yeah, that's all. And that was my 10 bookish pet peeves. Um, some of them weren't really even peeves, really. It was just more of like things that I don't really understand or whatever. But I had fun making this. It was really fun to just talk about things that annoyed me for some reason. Um, so yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'm gonna go now. Goodbye.